Hello everyone, welcome to chapter 177 of The Last Thoughts of a Busy Mind, this one titled 2025. I'm not yet giving it the title of part 1, but let's face it, it probably will be part 1. This is probably the most structured this show is going to get. Sorry if I sound a little bit nasally, I have a cold. After going through all of autumn without catching a sickness, and those of you who are long-time listeners know how hard that is, I finally caught the sickness. I am having a cold. Thankfully, the coughs aren't frequent yet, but if there is a cough coming, I'll make sure to do it not into the microphone. Now, this is my yearly review. I've done this since 2022, I think. No, 2021. And basically, I'm gonna first tell you the plans I had in early 2024 for the year that I had ahead of myself. I'm gonna read them to you. There are 10 things. Then I'm gonna read you the retrospective of 2024. It's the longest I've had. It's 16 items, but some of them are crossed off when I talk about the plans. And then I will tell you about my plans for 2025. How exciting, isn't it? First of all, my drink is sparkling water, lemon and lime, sugar-free. And it's one of those that tastes incredibly weird. Yeah, it tastes very odd. Now, let me tell you about what I had planned for 2024. By the way, call to action, like, comment, subscribe, do all of that, listen, talk to me, and share if you want. I should try to advertise this show a little bit better in the future. But first, the plans I had for 2024. I'm going to talk about each one, saying if I did it or didn't. Preparing my application and getting my actual IELTS. I did the first one, I did prepare my application with the help with my girlfriend. And the thing is, it's not a study application, it's just a visa application for me to go and then get my study permit. I haven't yet gotten my IELTS, but that is actually happening pretty soon. I have to take it very soon. So yeah, I did do that. Haha. 2, getting my driver's license. That's a sore subject. That's a very sore subject. And honestly, the fact that I probably have to retake all of the classes because it's been more than a year since I've took them, and there is a ultimatum on that. I think I have to retake all of them. Damn. That sucked. Haven't gotten it though. Haven't sat behind the wheels at all in 2024. Great progress. 3, learning color grading and or audio mixing. Haven't done that either. The audio thing has gotten a little bit better. I at the very least now try to normalize my audio and actually try to declick it and reduce the noise. I've done more audio work this year than I imagined I would, but still not learned mixing. I should do. Write more. Oh my god. Fiction, short stories, scripts, goodbye beautiful. I haven't done that. I haven't written any movie scripts or any short stories, to be honest. I tried a couple of times and I have a few ideas going into the next year, but I didn't write anything. Goodbye Beautiful at this point is officially on the back burner. The same with a lot of my other works. For those of you who don't know what that is, Goodbye Beautiful is a novel I was writing, and yeah, it's not there. Non-fiction. Write more non-fiction. Thesis. Haven't written it yet. Because of the uni problems, I am feeling extra unmotivated to sit down and write that shit. And it's a problem. I probably should, but at this point, I don't know. then write the book proposal, which we did actually, and we should try to start working on the first test chapter pretty soon. There have been some developments in that regard, but yeah, that is also still in the books. Hasn't happened, but at the end of the 2024, we got a development there. Number 5, finish editing. We didn't start the fire part 2 and start the Dracula video. Now this I actually did. It was hard, I fucking hated it, but I did it. I finished editing We Didn't Start the Fire part 2, I published it, and good thing I've written start Dracula video there, because I actually filmed a section of it as well. The script is 70% there, so yeah, good job on that. I'm still mad that I didn't get it out for 2024. It was a perfect year for it. God damn, I'm mad at myself for that. But 2025 is as good. Anytime I make a video instead of coming up with excuses, it's good. Number 6, keep on with visual and audio projects. TGTBTI, guest on podcasts. TGTBTI returned on 2024. I was hoping to have a couple more videos. I had 2. Aspire Terror and We Didn't Start the Fire Part 2. Granted, We Didn't Start the Fire Part 2 was 5.5 hours. But still, I am kind of mad again. I should be doing more. Especially considering that I stopped doing movie rec, which is the shorts that I do, which I should return to them as well. The first video I make in 2024, I'll be bringing them back. Hopefully. 2025. We are in 2025. Guest on podcast. I actually did that. When we get to the retrospective, I'm going to talk about that a little bit more. But yeah, I did that again. I was guesting on podcasts. Number 7, make a short movie. I filmed it. It's not done yet. It's edited. It's doing the color grading now. And then we'll have to do the audio and music. But yeah, I actually did it. I made a short fucking movie. Number 8, crafting. Train, models, kit, book nooks, bookbinding. I actually did craft 2 dioramas. I crafted a bunch of foam swords, which I haven't done in a while. But no, I didn't actually craft any of my kits, which is a problem. I have a new one. I have 3 new kits that I need to make, and I do want to make them. The problem is that I don't know where to put them. I have run out of space officially, and that's a big problem. Number 9, eating healthier and losing some weight. Ooh. I'm not saying I'm eating unhealthier, but I'm eating the same as I had in 2023. I actually gained some weight. I'm fatter now, which is a problem. I'm not going to talk about it too much. Body image issues, folks. It's fucking stupid. Work on board game, video game. Didn't do that. I had an idea for both. Didn't do them. Focus on the movie instead. More stable source of income. I worked for a month, then left. Submitting stories and articles and proposals and resume. I did submit my resume for that one thing that got me a work for a month, but I haven't done anything else. So yeah, that was the plan for 2024. You can see a lot of none happening there, but a lot of things happening. Now let's get to retrospective. I'm going to gloss over the things that I talked about in the planning, but yeah. Number 1, filmed The Dawn Rises. Filmed my fucking movie, folks. Filmed my fucking movie. Finally, it really is my first semi-professional movie. I have made movies before, but they're student projects. This is technically a student project, but this is the first time I did it semi-professionally. Actually try to spare no expenses. Number 2, submitted my documents. I've talked about that. I did finally submitted my documents. 3, kept on with the last thoughts, brought back TGTBTI, and started the Dracula video. That is also correct. Last thoughts is getting a little bit of a bad time right now. Like last week, I forgot to hit publish until it was too late, and I am mad about that. But yeah, that sucked. I should try to get my mental faculties in check. We will get to that when we get to 2025 plans. Number 4, finished. We didn't start the fire part 2. That is correct. You can watch it if you want. I'm not gonna put a link to it in the description. I have a problem. I can advertise myself. I feel icky when I do that. Number 5, my first ever anniversary. That is correct. This year in May, I actually had my first ever anniversary. I've been in a relationship for more than a year, and I am extremely happy about that. You have no idea how happy I am. Genuinely, I'm happy. Number 6, guesting on podcast and first ever live stream. That is true. I guested on a bunch of podcasts again. One of them was a live stream at 3 a.m. my time because they were in America. And it was interesting. To be honest, this show has prepared me for that because this is unedited. But unedited is very different than live. If there's a problem, as has been a couple of episodes ago, like my voice recorder losing battery or anything, or get disconnected or anything, I can re-record because it's unedited. But doing a live stream, all of these problems become more immediate. You can't stop them. And I don't know, it was exhilarating, not gonna lie. Will I do it again? Yeah, probably. If anyone's asked me to do it, I will. Number 7, performing in mid-20s. I did a short movie where I was the actor. I fucked myself up over that. I genuinely did. I was feeling so shitty for so long because of that. But yeah, apparently my performance was good. Number 8, a month of work at Portica. I was on a board game club. I was on the content creation team. And yeah, I did that. I made a video I am reasonably proud of. I made one where I'm not really proud of, but I was forced to. And I did some stuff that, honestly, if there was a chance for me to keep going to them, I think I would have had more fun with them. I did a lot of things. I worked with a lot more green screen that I'm used to. And just being part of a content creation team is a weird experience. Number 9, got my phone stolen. There is already an episode on that. Yes, got my phone stolen in 2024. Number 10, depression. We are getting near to the anniversary of the depression, folks. January 2024, in anticipation of filming my movie, I got depressed. And then it got fucking worse. 2024 was not an easy year for me. Number 11, Fury of Dracula and Roll Camera. 2 board games that I really loved. Fury of Dracula is my favorite board game of all time so far. I genuinely love that game. Number 12, building 2 tiny dioramas, which I talked about. My first ever collage, that is correct. For the first time ever, I found a bunch of interesting shapes and I made a collage. And the foam swords, which I've already talked about as well. Sorry. Sickness. Number 13, first birthday party since the pandemic. And that is also correct. On March, because I was busy filming through my birthday, my girlfriend threw a birthday party for me, and it was really fun. it was the first time I had since the start of the pandemic. And yeah, it was fun. It was really fun. Number 14, saw Ebi live. That is correct. I went to Dubai in April. Ebi, the Iranian singer, had a concert. We went there. It was fun. I love that man's music, so I saw him live. It, I mean, it was mixed. He, he's old, and most of the things he needs to do with his voice, he can't anymore. But it was fun seeing him live, and I saw him backstage as well, so I have a picture. Number 15, first ever costume. I love the idea of dressing up as other characters. Jesus. Jesus, my voice. It fully gave out. God damn. I love dressing up as other characters. Now, in 2021, if we're being very honest, I dressed up, quote unquote, as Sweeney Todd. I threw on a shirt that was kind of like it, pants, and suspenders. And because I have white hair, and I just held up a razor, aha, I'm Sweeney Todd, for a video. This is also for a video, but for the first time, I did a little bit more. I had my beard going to uncomfortable degrees. I painted my nails black. My friend actually helped me with that. And I glued 2 fake nails to my teeth. I glued it with Fix-A-Dent, which is a dentures glue. And I kind of look like a vampire. And it was fun. Genuinely, I wish I could do more Halloween stuff. I had it in me to dress up for Halloween. I don't. I'm a very lazy person. Number 16, 100 movies. I finally entered 100 movies in Letterboxd. Now, entered is different than watched, because I watched a bunch of TV shows. I don't add them to Letterboxd, and I don't add rewatches of things that I have already added. Like, for example, It's a Wonderful Life. I watch it yearly, which actually we did. We had a watch party for that last week, which is why I forgot to hit the publish button, because I had friends over who were watching It's a Wonderful Life. But I did it the first time I did a rewatch. I haven't added it again since, and I've rewatched a lot of things this year, so it's actually more than 100 movies, but I added 100 movies to Letterboxd. Now, when we compare this to my heydays of 2012 and 13, which I probably averaged 100 movies every 3 months, this is kind of pathetic, I know, but I'm actually glad I managed to watch more movies than I thought. I was watching my hard drive the other day. I have 3,600 movies there, 3,600, and I've watched them all. This is weird. I've lived my life through movies. Now, I don't have enough time to go to 2025, the plans, because I'm reaching the end of the episode. So yeah, this is 2025 part 1. Looking back at 2024, I'm just going to say it. It has been a hard year on many levels. Mentally, emotionally, just physically, it's been hard. The reckoning of my body has been hard and swift, meaning the way I mistreated my body all throughout this year is finally catching up to me in more ways than one. I've gotten fatter, and there needs to be some major lifestyle changes, I think. But at the same time, if I'm leaving this country, the depression of that will probably make it a little bit worse. I'm not sure yet. But yeah, next week we will do 2025 part 2, where we'll be talking about the plans I have for 2025. This week I will be going on a trip to Dubai, and next week we will talk about this, and the week after that I'm probably going on another trip. I will see you all next week for 2025 part 2.